having a Rosie O'Grady's reunion of sorts, and making it all American, of course. So we're going to bring them up right now. This is their establishment, and how about a big hand for Holly and Dolly as they do their inimitable version of the Can Can. They're going to be on TV tonight. Right. That's what the television stations in this town need, is a good time injection here. Right now, a young lady who usually danced with a partner, I don't know where he is. But we're talking about Cindy Mason, who managed to do all of her dancing on the bar without falling. You never did fall off, I don't think.
Oh shit, they're talking about me.
So she's going to do the Charleston for you. Let's have a big hand for Cindy. Strange, I should be telling you about a street party or something, but I guess not. Yeah, we're going to have a street party at 4:36. The closing crews really got their work cut out for them. But Dick will handle that too. Oh man, we have, you know, and I have to be honest with you. I coined this phrase, and I think it's very true. But you know, Ruth Cruz followed Terry Lamont at Rosie O'Grady's as a Red Hot Mama. How about a hand for Terry Lamont, who opened that place? Stand up, Terry. Take a bow. She put Red Hot Mama on the map. And Ruthie came in from Pensacola, I believe. And is Ruth here? Oh my goodness! You want to belt out a couple of tunes to these people, ladies and gentlemen? Red Hot Mama Ruth Cruz is with us tonight.
Especially for Kim and her family. Kim and her family, they're the ones that came down all the time, and their son Christopher and Don Lord would compare how many teeth they had lost. You remember that? Christopher is graduating from college now, Don. Anyway, let's do... Hold on a minute, just had round and around in here. And then the Rosies, able to two. Honey, there were four of us, me, your pink feet, and you. Now from your ankles up, you sure sweet. But from the down, baby, you're just too much meat. Oh, your feet's too big. 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 Oh, next to you. Spread all across the floor. Now, when you go and die, ain't nobody gonna solve. Undertaker gonna have quite a job, honey. You gonna look funnier when they lay you in the casket. Look at them big feet sticking up out the basket. All your feet's too big. Now won't you go to feet's too big? And as you go to feet's too big. I really hate you go to feet's too big. Feet's too big. Now won't you go to feet's too big? I can't use you go to feet's too big. I really hate you go to feet's too big.
How about Ruth Cruz, huh?
All you're gonna do now is recorded almost 100 years ago, it seems like, by Miss Bessie Smith. We're gonna do a special for Charlie. It's called Give Me a Bigfoot. I've been hard on a Saturday night. I have us get together, but it's just too tight. The congregation doesn't know how to strut. What they do is just tut tut tut. Now on and around the way downtown gets full of gin, starts spreading down, and at the break of day, you can hear on and say, give me a Bigfoot and a bottle of beer. Send me gate, I just don't care. Feel just like I wanna die. I'll play the drink because he's breaking me down here. And when it starts to speak, ooh, sends me right off to sea. Check all your razors and your guns, cause they wanna be wrestling the wagon guns. Give me a Bigfoot and a bottle of beer. Send me cause I just don't care, oh no no. Send me cause I just don't care. Knocking me out, he's got rhythm. And when it stops, it's you sets me right off the slope. Check all your razors and your guns, cause there's gonna be a rascal when the wagon comes. Give me a Bigfoot and a bottle of beer. Standing cause I just don't care. Slowly, cause I just
How about a hand for all of the performers who don't get We'll be back. We've got some requests. Stick around and have some fun. Thank you. We've had a request to do our opening song once again. This was a song that when the show started at Rosie O'Grady's, the bartenders, waitresses, waiters, and everybody would come up and sing with us. And we would do this song.
I want them.
Gotta try to remember the words again. Do the chorus again and then
Take a picture, man.
We can start with
1, 2, 3. We're rated up there with the flag and Mount Apple Pie. Everybody to Rosie O'Grady, the place where all the good times are. Sherri Okay, everybody sing. We'd like to welcome everybody to Rosie O'Grady, the place where all the good times are. Forget about your taxes, and leave your other cares and more outside our swinging doors. We'd like to welcome everybody to Rosie O'Grady, and belly up to the bar. And when you do it, won't be long before you see why. We're rated up there with the flag and Mount Apple Pie. We'd like to welcome everybody to Rosie O'Grady, the place where all the good times are. So, can you imagine someone walking in here tonight to have a couple of beers and some wings and not know that this is going on. Can you imagine? Talk about a time warp. Anyway, we're going to do another tune that we did quite a bit down in Rosie O'Grady's, and it's called When the Saints Go Marching In. Saints go marching in. When the bells begin to chime, when the bells begin to chime, we're gonna be in that big parade. When the bells begin to chime, when Terry goes marching in, when Terry goes marching in, gonna be in that front row seat. Ladies and gentlemen, live and direct from Rosie O'Grady's, Terry Myers. When John goes marching in, we're gonna be in that number. Ladies and gentlemen, from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, John DePaula. When Randy goes marching in, we're gonna be in that big parade. Ladies and gentlemen, through the wonders of electricity, Randy Morris on the piano. Here play on that trombone. Ladies and gentlemen from Rock Island, Illinois, Bill O'Reilly. When Randy goes marching, do we do him now? Do we do to you. Ladies and gentlemen, on the bass, Jay Mueller from Leesville, Louisiana. Watches a lot of television. When Warren goes marching in, when Warren goes marching in, we're gonna be in a front row seat. Ladies and gentlemen, also one of the charter members of this band, Warren Sauer on the drum. Saints, thank you. We're going to invite up the two young ladies that are running this establishment, and where everybody's going to come every chance they get. You know, we should do this every July on the anniversary of the opening of Rosie, ladies, don't you think? That wouldn't be too difficult. Not every week.
Yes, sir.
I'd have to triple my medication, but I think every July would be kind of cool, you know. I've got a few Julys, but you know. Let's invite up these very talented dancing ladies. And we have special permission from the establishment and the people that run Wiki Wachi. Our Can girls, Holly and Dolly! Dolly, capitalism in skirts.
You're not going to serenade?
We're going to do an old Sophie Tucker tune, which features our wonderful band. So, gentlemen, if you are ready, lay it on. I want you to listen very while I sing. How could you tell me that you're going away? Don't say that we both are. I know break my aching heart. You know I've loved you truly many years. I've loved you night and day. Now how can you leave me? Can't you see my tears? You better listen while I say. After you've gone and left me crying. After you've gone, there's no denying. You think girls are must the next song. That's all right. Don't forget it. Don't know time. But you'll be ready. Someday, when you grow lonely, probably like mine, you won't know. After you're gone, after you're gone away. Rosie, you let somebody come and change your mind. After I'm gone, after we break up, after I'm gone, you're gonna wake up. You will find that you were mine. So let somebody come and change your mind. After the years we spent together, after a tear, all kinds of weather. Someday a blue hat down haunted. You long to be with me right back where you started. After you've gone, after you've gone. After you've gone away. Are you gonna come up here? Hey, old man. Hey, old man, you gonna... Come on, darling. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's go.
Hey, Rosie. I don't know what you want to do.
No, I'm not gonna play your string band.
We're going to do something real simple. Real simple. Mama was meat hanging on her phone. Well, I found me a brand new baby. Well, around Mama was meat hanging on her phone. Well, E5 Billy I owe. I'm a big old daddy-o. Let me drink this ball, she's got a tummy hanging on her phone. A brand new baby. Well, around Mama was meat hanging on her phone. Yeah.
Bob Snow used to come up and do that with us down at Church Street. But he only came up after we had been playing for an hour and a half. But that's okay, we enjoyed it. Really? Okay, here she is again.
I think it might be all right if we did the number that the girls were trying to do. I asked them if they would do the shimmy with me. We want you all to participate. We want you all to participate and we'll do shimmy like my sister Kate. Dance with my sister Kate. Now everyone lives and she danced so great. I realized a thing or two, and then I got wise to something new. Now I was with Kate, she was in a trance, and then I saw that it wasn't a dance vibe. All the boys are just going wild. Oh, Kate is dancing smile, and I shake it like my sister Kate. Shakes it like that jelly on a plate. My mama wanted to know last night. Oh, the boy treat Kate so right. And every boy in our neighborhood knows she can shimmy in summer snow. Now I know I'm late,
She follows me everywhere, but that's the business. When we opened Rosie O'Grady's, we did a patriotic finale. And in that point in time, in the mid-70s, we had never been attacked on our shores, of course. But we still had a high level of patriotism, unbelievably so. And I can imagine what it would be like if Rosie O'Grady's were open today and we did our patriotic finale. It would be, yeah, it would be even more, it would be, whatever it would be. Anyway, we're gonna do that right now, and we'd like you to join us. We're not finished. We're playing till 11 o'clock. So, and don't forget they got great food here, and we'd like everybody to eat and drink as much as possible tonight, because this band is costing them thousands of dollars. I'm kidding. So let's see. I think Ruth had a little role in this, but we started this out with. We used to play Dixie, which was not that politically correct at the time, but I don't know where it stands now. But what the hell, let's do it. We'll do the patriotic finale as it existed in 1974. going to do a song that I really feel that if Snoop Doggy Dogg had been going back in the 70s, he would have sampled part of this for some of his, yeah, I think he would. It's called Bill Bailey, Won't You Please Come Home. And Bill Bailey was an actual person. He never came home. Yeah. He lived in a popka.
People out there spending $20, $30, $40,000 to go to Full
Hey, that new road is great though.
Sail.
Easy to get to Artie's.
$30,000 to go to Full Sail.
That's all right. As long as they get my hour.
Right now, you're doing what they want.
also a round of applause for Randy Morris, charter member of Rosie's band on piano. Jay Mueller, who started pretty early on there with the band. Dave Weaver on the clarinet, good friend of Bob Snow's, formerly with the South Hangar 6 in Pensacola, Florida. Terry Myers, who worked a lot of years down at Church Street. John DePaula, trumpet, worked a lot of years down there. Warren Sauer, who was one of the original members of the Good Time Band and lived to tell about it. And yours truly, I've had more fun with these guys at Rosie's, and now we're doing a lot of things. We're traveling all over with a band that is not Rosie's band, but a lot of guys, former Rosie's band guys, and Rosie's graduates, and we're still at it. And we thank all of you for coming tonight. It's been a very inspiring situation for us. We appreciate that. Drive safely.